Take two. Hey, we're at the start of our Dark Heresy game, session number 1. And I just thought I'd show you my neat Game Master screen, limited supply of these. It's a fourple, a quadruplex, a quad fold, as you might call it. Great art on here. It's very thick. That's one thing I really liked about it. Like, there should be like a little slit. Here we go. Okay, make your roll. And but one thing I don't like is that this centerfold kind of intrudes on my GM space, and I really just can't have that.
No!
Yes!
Why would you do that?
Yes! Because now it's the way that I like it. So there you go. Now I got 2.
That makes me cry, Sean.
I got what I call the GM's Alley of Death. That's where you roll the dice right out the middle, right?
Ooh.
And, yeah, it's like, oh, double zeros, you're decapitated. I'm sorry, I really don't think you're coming back from that. Okay, the Ocula approaches the island, which is one of those Pacific atoll-looking things. You see a reef bounds in a giant white subsurface arc, the eastern part of the island. In the center, it's mostly farmland, and you land on this high ridge in this lush jungle, and there's a series of switchbacks as you go down into the city. The city is made of buildings made of imperial concrete for the main structures, but all of the regular buildings are made of white sandstone. And you see that there's pale blue and yellow lamps in a lot of the windows. As you approach the city, you see that, or you hear distant flutes and drums beating. And Inquisitor Burrow explains to you that there's some kind of festival in the city tonight, and that should cover you as you get in for what you're here to do. Cover the exits. He says if anyone not in our group attempts to leave, shoot them. And to kill. There won't be any time to make any sort of assessment in this case. The subject is way too dangerous. So that's when you arrive at this sandstone farmhouse, and all of this green is open field. It's reeds about chest height, and from what you can tell, it's some sort of crop. It's almost like a rice paddy. The ground is very wet. Your boots make little schlucking noises as you make your way through them. It is twilight, very deep twilight. It should be night soon.
I want to ask him which member of the family is the psyker?
I don't know. We're here to take care of the whole inhabitants.
Is there an estimation of how many people are inside the building?
I don't know. I'd say between 4 and 10. I'd be prepared for the worst. Okay, he gets to the door. He says, "Stand back."
Wait. Sign a science test.
Okay.
Detect psychic use within the building.
Okay. Good.
68, and I failed that one.
Okay. You can't get a read. You get like flashes of black and white. You see like for a moment, like little flashes of the different rooms. You see a woman washing the dishes, and but that's about it. It's too faded.
Are the windows lit? The lights on the inside?
Yes, they are. They are. That's a very good question. This window has a lantern in it. This one does not, but you see light coming out of it.
Do they have
and
curtains?
this room is dark. Huh?
Do they have curtains? It's like, can we see through the windows?
Yes. That one does. You can't see this one. Yes. Where are you?
Over by.
I'm running around.
The Inquisitor shakes his head vigorously. He snaps his fingers. Stay with me. This whole time, he has not stopped, like moving as you're marching up. He does let you go, so you're crouched by the window, He's by the door. He's looking at you expectantly. He grabs his hand and turns his ring. And yes, you see a woman standing. I only have these generic sort of, this is a human figures. So there's a woman standing at the window, just looking off into the fields. There's a blue lamp, like right hanging above, and she has a sink, no faucet. This is like old style, like just a basin, and she's washing the dishes. And she has very unusually colored skin. It's like an ivory sort of olive thing, and she's wearing very bright blue, yellow, and what was the other color? It was green, like a lime green, like just almost like a Pacific Islander type of toga thing. Okay, that's what you see.
Can we see any vehicles or stock animals around in the fields?
There's a buildup of energy and a BAM sound, and the Inquisitor has his fist out towards the door, and the door just shatters inwards.
He's the Green
And
Lantern.
he strides in, like through the smoke. Come.
Cool.
All right,
Okay,
I'll bust through.
I'll be the first one to go in with my shotgun wielded.
I am an Inquisitor of the High Lords of Terra. I'm here on their business. And he pulls an amulet out from under his robes, which is like this almost like a sun-looking symbol. And the woman, like, she throws what she has in her hand. There's a shattering noise, and instead of coming to him, she kind of like leans up against the counter.
gonna
This
follow
is
you
in an
in.
instant.
Is there a second story?
Go.
I kind of look around the room, see if there's any other targets.
No, you don't see anyone else in the room.
Is there a second
Those
story?
stairs
or does
aren't
this go
there.
to the roof? Okay.
This is single story.
Coming in, covering that door with my gun.
Okay, so you're on Overwatch. What do you do?
I see the woman washing the dishes, recognize her from the sign of science, and I shoot her.
Okay.
Severe paranoia. Anything I'm going to see through psychic abilities is going to scare me.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'm going to take a half-aimed shot, which is, if I remember correctly, that gives me a +10 to my ballistic skill.
Okay. Wow, this is awesome.
And I got an 8. I passed that by 3. 3
Okay.
advent. Roll for
3
damage.
steps.
3 steps, that's the word.
Okay.